But let's break it down. Let's tear down the stronghold. Let's tear down what might be holding you back from understanding the set apartness and divinity of Yahusha, from understanding the true words. Now watch what I'm going to share with you. Now over here in this picture, this is an example of Greek translation in its minuscule version, by the way. Because we could even say you can give a little bit of credence to the majuscule in Greek, because they say Yahoo crew in the majuscule, and in the minuscule they'll say Iesus, leading to Jesus. But watch what happens here with these Greek manuscripts. There are almost 6,000 Greek New Testament transcripts. Did you know that? The number's close to 6,000. It's for sure over 500 and 5,800 is over that. So it's getting close, if it's not already there, to 6,000. Now watch and listen to what I'm about to say to you. The next bullet point. There's an estimated 400,000 errors in the Greek New Testament manuscripts. Family, did y'all hear that? 400,000 errors. Now I'm going to give a big benefit of the doubt. Let's say that 90% of the errors are not significant. Let's just say, oh, they misspelled this word here, or the punctuation here. Let's just say 90% are that, which I believe is more. But that still leaves 10% that would be significant errors in this case. That would equal 40,000 errors in the scriptures you're basing your eternal life on. 40,000. Let's just say to reduce that number, and let's just say 5%, right, is what's significant. That would still leave 20,000 errors. Even at a 1% rate of being off the mark on the most significant matters, even if it was 1% off, that would still mean that the Greek manuscripts have about 4,000 errors. Now, how could you willingly and knowingly get this information and not have questions going through your soul, through your entire being? And don't take my word for it. Go research this to see if it be true. I mean, we do research. We've been studying for over 30 years. That's why you can't move us easily. You can't shake us up. You can't intimidate us in the word, because we've studied continually to show ourselves approved. And now Yahuwah has called us to the front and said, put out a translation that doesn't have any of the nonsense in it, that doesn't have any of the influences in it, and has no way of being corrupted, has the incredible intention of Yahuwah in it. Family, we got to do something about this, because even at a 1% significant error margin, that means that what you're reading, you got 4,000 words, I should say errors, that could be messing up your eternal life. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because when you compare that to the Aramaic and Hebrew, to the Amorite and the Abari, Aramaic and Hebrew, so you get to compare and decide. When you compare that to the Aramaic and Hebrew manuscripts, for example, in the Peshitta family, there's 360 transcripts. So this is in like Syriac, Aramaic language. Family, listen to this. Virtually every one of the 360 transcripts are almost identical, extremely congruent. Aramaic Hebrew was the language that Yahushua HaMashiach and his disciples spoke. We established that earlier, right? So you see this picture over to the side. See, this is from the Peshitta, and that is Aramaic type writing, style writing. Historians, this is the most important part of what I'm going to share with you. And then I'm going to give you some opportunities to do something about it. Historians, even Greek historians, account that the Brit Hadash, sign named New Testament, was written in Aramaic or Hebrew. Now that, to me, is the greatest, or at least one of the greatest pointing points of evidence. To me, the greatest is, what language did Yahusha speak when he was here? What language did his taught ones speak? Matter of fact, did they ever encourage speaking, writing, learning Greek? No. The Parashim, the Pharisees, they would nail you down if you were studying and teaching Greek. They would look so down on you. They said they would rather eat pork, which we know is not to be eaten, than to learn and study and write in Greek. So we're going to do some historian background here. We're going to get what out of their words, quoting the historians that are Greek, that are like bishops from, and some of them, as it progressed and the Catholic Church was established, some of it from there. And I know they want to scrub this out of history, but it's too late.